I think they've set a benchmark for what a real estate company can aspire to be. I mean, real estate has historically been a small-time business, local developers, local operators, getting their money from banks. That's fine, but the companies that are out there today are very sophisticated, very savvy. The balance sheet management skills alone are something that's really a game changer. And in addition, just the operational excellence that you see at the best REITs in every property sector is something that's never happened before in the history of real estate. REITs played a critical role in that they allowed a lot of private owners of real estate to come public in a way where they didn't have to pay taxes as they came public. And that was critical because the IPO boom of 93, 94, 95, in which we saw most of today's best REITs come public, it would have been a fraction of the size that it was had the UPREIT never been invented. As time passes, we're going to see that the privatization of some of the premier real estate companies, particularly EOP, Archstone, etc., will go down as a defining moment in the history of the REIT industry in a very positive way. And at the time it didn't necessarily feel that way, but the fact that these companies were both astute enough and ethical enough to take a high bid when it came along really speaks volumes about one of the strengths that REITs have, and that is on the capital allocation front. And at the same time, private vehicles were buying every piece of real estate they could. The biggest public REITs were entertaining offers to sell their companies, and those that did really gave us all one more reason to prefer REITs versus other vehicles. We've long believed that the REIT vehicle is just a flat-out better vehicle. Alignment of interests are better, overhead is lower, the companies in the REIT space are just generally much better operators of properties. The properties themselves tend to be higher quality in the REIT space than they are in the private sector. So we've long been fans of the REIT concept generically, but now we have a track record to prove it. So whereas it used to involve a leap of faith, now the REIT industry has a track record to sell, and that track record is very, very good. And so I think it's going to be a long, hard fight, but I think we will convince a lot more investor constituencies to prefer REITs over other vehicles, which should cause the industry to double, triple, or even more in size. We're very optimistic that the industry is going to grow. It's always been a principle by which we run Green Street, that the REIT vehicle is superior, ergo it should grow over time. And I think that's as true today as it was 25 years ago when I started our company.